Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update for what's been going on. I've really been posting any Harry Potter content over the last couple weeks. And I think you deserve an explanation. The thing is, I wanted to branch out a little bit with my content for one thing, and for another thing, I I don't really talk about this a whole bunch, but I feel I can tell you guys because you guys have shown a lot of support. I have had some issues with mental health, since I was very young. And starting from about 8, I started having depression and anxiety issues. And stemming from that, when I was 15, there was this guy that I went to school with, and I, like Ginny Weasley did with Harry Potter, I fell for him really hard. And he and I were friends, and then about a year after that, I told him, what was going on. Well, hello. And essentially, what happened was when I told him, he was totally cool with it. And that was the first time that anyone had been cool with me having any remote feelings of attraction. And this escalated to me totally falling in love with him. And it essentially it escalated a little bit further than that. And the thing was, he turned out to be a not so nice person, and he has toyed with me off and on since then. And I couldn't really get a handle on it anymore, unfortunately. And so I'm staying at my dad's right now. You'll notice that the room is a little bit different. And so essentially, I told my dad what I was going through, and he said point blank, I support you and everything, but you do not deserve to be treated like this. And I said, you know what, you're right. So I took a stand against this guy, and I wrote him this long letter, and I basically said, look, I'm in love with you despite everything, and these feelings are not going to go away. So it's too painful to just be friends with you and just to have that kind of relationship with you. And the fact that you haven't apologized to me for the countless things you've done over the years. I mean, the last time we saw each other, it was a few years ago now, but we still kept in touch because he lives in another state now. He and I were hanging out with some mutual friends, and essentially what happened was I was admittedly very standoffish because the time before he had seen that he was my first kiss, and he made it seem like he was interested in me at the time, and I was over the moon, obviously. And so 2 weeks after we kissed, I was 16, he was 19 at the time. He tells me, "Oh, great news! I got a girlfriend," and it's like, why would you even think that I would assume that that was great news? I didn't understand his way of thinking. And so we cut off contact, but then we got back in touch, and then we decided not to be in touch anymore. And then at this point, when I was seeing him again, we were still not in touch. And we hadn't talked in like 3 years at this point. And when we met up again, I was 19 and he was like almost 22. I'm approximating. And we were at this mutual friend's house for this gathering, and he was able to figure out that I still had some resentment. And like I said, admittedly, I was being very standoffish. And he was able to pull me aside after a lot of persuasiveness. And he basically said, "What's your deal?" And I pretty much laughed in his face. I was like, you of all people should know what my deal is, because I don't act like this in front of anyone. I'm usually a pretty nice person, but I was upset. And so he essentially told me I have I love my dad. I will be upfront with that. I love my father. But he has never been good at staying like faithful. He's had a lot of marriages that have ended badly. And so this guy that I've been in love with forever, he knew about that. He knew pretty much everything about me. And so he said that right before what had happened between us happened, his ex had cheated on him. And he used that as a ploy to get me physically close. And I fell for it. And so I gave him a hug to let him know, hey, bud, I totally get it. I'm here for you. And then I started to pull away, like, I'm still upset with you and this is not appropriate for a long-term hug type thing. He yanks me back and he won't let go. And immediately I'm thinking this is not good, and I try to tell him, look, you need to give me some space here, bud. And he tries to essentially kiss me again, and I say no. And he says, why? And I said, I remember this vividly. I said, because it would mean nothing to you and everything to me. And I can't let you do that to me again. And he left in a huff. And then later we had like this screaming match on Facebook in the messenger where he basically said, you came on to me. I was only giving you what you wanted. And I said, no. If you recall, I tried to put the boundaries up again and you wouldn't, no, you're the one. No. And so, yeah, like I said, I cut him out of my life just a few days ago. And it's been a lot harder than I thought it would. And my reasoning behind me posting different content is because I wanted a break from the other things I usually posted. And I understand that since I'm known for posting Harry Potter stuff, that you all want that. And I understand that. I totally do. But I saw something in Ian and Mickey's relationship, and those are the people that I've been posting up from the Showtime show, Shameless, that awakened something in me, in that Mickey can love Ian's character despite all of his issues. And I have some similar issues. I've been mentally ill for most of my life, so I get it. But I don't appreciate it when I get comments on all my postings saying, where's this? Where's that? That's not the way I operate. And I understand that you want what you want. I mean, I want what I want too. But if you could just be a little patient with me, I actually just got an idea for another Harry Potter video that I will post tonight. I will do that for all of you, but if you could be a little patient with me based on what I've been going through. I'm sorry I went full silent for a while. You guys deserve to know what's going on, and that's what's been going on. But before I end the video, since I'm at my dad's, this little monster is here with me. This is my little girl. This is Nimble Ming. She's my baby. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Wow. I just wanted you all to say hi to her because she's my baby and she means everything to me. She actually me my present when I graduated from high school. I always joke with my friends. I got a cat and my brother got to go to Sweden. But that's a story for another video. Hi, sweetheart. That's a story for another video when I'm ragging about him. He's my baby brother. I'll love him forever, but we have some stories. So yeah, I just do want to say hi again. So Nimble Minx would like to say goodbye to all of you. And yeah, whenever you look at this, just responding to a comment. So yeah, whenever you guys wanna, I don't really know how private messaging works on here, but if at any time you want to private message me on here and you figure out how to do that, that is awesome. I love hearing from my fans. And I also am active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, fanfiction, and Wattpad. And the vast majority of my usernames on there are Originella related. The only exception is Facebook, where it's Originella 101. So, if at any time you guys want to check me out on any of those, please do. I love you guys. You're amazing. Thanks for understanding.